All right, well, thank you, Russell. And we're celebrating excellent educators in the East with our WITN Teacher of the Week. This week, we're thrilled to be joined by Blake Paulk. Blake teaches math at North Lenoir High School in LaGrange. Welcome, Blake. Thanks so much for being with us this morning. So high school math, do you teach all grade levels?
In general, yes,
Okay.
but I'm more focused on Math 3 the last couple years.
So what is Math 3? Is that geometry, calculus?
It'd be more like Algebra 2 if we went by the old curriculum.
Gotcha.
It's a lot of algebra, a little bit of geometry mixed in there.
Okay,
but
awesome.
It's that upper level math.
Yeah, so what inspired you to become a math teacher?
So I was always really good at math through school. I can't say that I necessarily enjoyed it as much, but it was when I was in college that I learned that I had a knack for teaching. It's kind of how I paid my way through college, and how I got books and everything. I just found kids to tutor that had the books, so I didn't have to buy the books.
Hey, I mean,
so
you gotta do
I was
what you gotta
scrappy,
do.
but I actually wanted to be an engineer. I did a lot of construction, and then there was just one specific day that I was like, yep, I'm done with this.
Yeah.
And I went into teaching and I fell in love with it, and I've been doing it ever since.
That's amazing. And one of the ways, I know you were telling us a little bit, telling me, you like to have fun when you learn. That's kind of one of your philosophies. So what are some of the activities or lessons that you do to make math fun, learning fun?
So I'm very animated when I teach.
Okay.
I like to do anecdotal stories when we do it. Kids always ask that question, like, when am I going to use this in life? So I always find ways to incorporate the real life version of everything that we do. But it's more of just how I present it. Like, I do different voices, or I get real animated in my stories when I talk about it. So it kind of just brings new life to the thing, and they're like, that's what they enjoy the most, it seems.
Yeah, that's what's really important too, because I remember when I was in high school, I was like, when am I ever gonna need pi or any other kind of those math equations? But when you are talking about math equations and everything, is there anything else that you're looking to kind of, I know a lot of students are kind of, they get discouraged or they get imitated by math and all these equations. So in what ways do you try to kind of calm their nerves?
So it's taken years. I did not know this in the beginning, but I've finally learned how to break down to the individual parts that they actually need to know. And so everything that we do in the day builds to the lesson. So our warm-ups incorporate the background knowledge that they needed to know, like the little pieces, so I can bring it to the forefront in the beginning. And then I try to teach, like, oh, look, this is just a little bit that you need to know here. And they're like, oh, that's not that bad. I was like, yeah. And then we add on another piece, and they're like, will it ever end? But we build our way to what it is, and that seems to be like dipping the toe in the water instead of just throwing them straight in.
Absolutely. Well, Blake, thank you so much again for being here, and congratulations on being WITN's Teacher of the Week.
Thank you. It's been an honor. Thank you.
Of course.